My beloved child, I come to you today with a divine revelation, a sacred promise that will ignite your spirit with renewed hope and unshakable faith. In this holy moment, I am speaking directly to the deepest chambers of your heart. Quiet your anxious thoughts and allow my words to pierce through the noise of this world, bringing clarity and revelation to your weary soul. For I am doing a new thing in your life. Can you not perceive it beginning, even now? I, the Lord your God, am about to unleash a torrent of blessings upon you, blessings so profound and unexpected that they will shake the very foundations of your existence and leave you awestruck in the radiance of my perfect love. In the quiet sanctuary of your heart, I know you have been waiting, yearning desperately for me to move in your circumstances. You have watched and prayed, your soul crying out night after night for just one touch of my divine presence. Now I declare to you with all the authority of heaven, the wait is over. The time has come for me to answer your prayers in ways that will leave you breathless, marveling at the stunning intricacy of my plans for your life. Remember not the former things, neither consider the things of old. I speak these words to you now because I am the God of the present and the future, the God of new beginnings and glorious transformations. The past, with all its shadows and scars, its fleeting triumphs and bitter tears, is but a flickering candle in the face of the brilliant dawn I am about to unveil in your story. Even now, it is springing forth, a lush garden of possibilities blossoming in the very places where you once saw only barren wilderness. Where there was pain, I will sow seeds of joy. Where there was lack, I will pour out abundance. Where there was paralyzing fear, I will ignite a flame of unwavering courage that cannot be extinguished. You are mine, and I am yours. This is the unbreakable truth that anchors your soul in the midst of life's fiercest storms. When the winds of change howl around you and the waves of uncertainty crash against your faith, remember that you are held secure in the palm of my hand. No force in heaven or on earth can snatch you from my eternal embrace. As my precious child, you are heir to a kingdom of unfading glory, a realm where every tear is wiped away and every deep longing finds its ultimate fulfillment in my presence. The gifts I have in store for you are beyond your wildest imaginings, treasures of wisdom, fountains of joy, and a peace that surpasses all human understanding. These are not mere trinkets or fleeting pleasures, but enduring blessings that will nourish your spirit and light your path for all eternity. I know the wounds you carry, the scars that run deep within your soul. The echoes of past hurts and disappointments still whisper in the corridors of your mind, tempting you to doubt my goodness and question my plans. But I tell you now with all the authority of heaven that those whispers are lies, shadows that will vanish in the brilliance of my truth. For I am the God who heals, the God who restores, the God who makes all things new. I will take those painful memories, those fragments of brokenness. Where once there was shame, I will drape you in robes of righteousness. Where once there was fear, I will crown you with a helmet of salvation. Where once there was despair, I will anoint you with the oil of gladness until your cup overflows with thanksgiving. Every trial you have faced, every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered in the darkness, they are all threads in the magnificent tapestry I am fashioning, a design that will ultimately reveal the depths of my wisdom and the heights of my love. So fix your eyes on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. Let your heart be filled with holy anticipation, a thrill of expectation as you watch and wait for my hand to move in your circumstances. For I am the God of divine surprises, the God of suddenly, the God who delights in exceeding your expectations and showering you with blessings beyond measure. In the stillness of your soul, listen for my whisper, the gentle voice that speaks life and purpose into your very bones. I'm calling you by name, inviting you to step into the fullness of your destiny, to embrace the extraordinary plans I crafted for you since before the foundation of the world. Do not be afraid to follow where I lead, for every step you take in obedience is a step closer to the abundant life I have promised you. As you journey with me, you will discover that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. There will be moments when the path ahead seems shrouded in mystery, when the challenges you face appear insurmountable. But remember, I am the God who parts the Red Sea, the God who brings water from the rock, the God who turns graves into gardens. Nothing is impossible for me, and nothing can thwart the plans I have for your good and my glory. I am doing a new thing in your life, a work so profound and transformative that it will leave you gasping in wonder. You will look back on this season and marvel at the intricate perfection of my handiwork. Your heart will overflow with gratitude as you see how I turned your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your brokenness into a testament of my redeeming love. So let your faith rise like the dawn. Let your hope soar on wings like eagles. For I am the Lord your God, the one who holds your future in the palm of my hand. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the God who was and is to come. And I declare to you now with all the authority of heaven that your best days are ahead of you, that your greatest victories are yet to be won, that your most profound joys are waiting to be discovered in the boundless depths of my love. Trust in me with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your paths. I will lead you beside still waters. I will restore your soul. I will guide you into a future so bright, so glorious, that it will take your breath away. For I am the Lord your God, and my plans for you are plans of hope and a future. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a destiny that will leave an indelible mark on eternity. My beloved child, you have been in a season of intense spiritual growth, though it may have felt like a thicket of thorns tearing at your soul. But I tell you the truth, the pain you've endured has a holy purpose. With each twinge of heartache, I have been carefully cultivating the soil of your spirit, uprooting the weeds of doubt and fear to make space for new life to spring forth. And spring forth it shall. For I am the master gardener, and it is my great delight to bring forth beauty from the ashes of your life. Even now, the seeds of destiny that I planted deep within you long ago are beginning to sprout. Tender shoots of vibrant green are pushing through the dirt, reaching toward the light of my presence. This growth cannot be stopped, for it flows from my spirit within you. It may happen so swiftly that it catches you by surprise. One day, a barren landscape, the next an abundant garden lush with fruit. Though the progress has been hidden from your eyes, I have been at work behind the scenes, aligning every detail for this sudden flourishing. As the roots of my promises take hold in the depths of your being, they will anchor you like a mighty oak. The winds of adversity may come, but you will not be easily shaken, for what I establish in you will be unshakable, able to withstand any storm. This is the confidence that comes from being rooted and grounded in my love. Yet the truest knowing of this love comes not from hearing of it secondhand, but from the immediacy of lived experience. Some of my sweetest gifts cannot be understood in the abstract. They must be tasted firsthand. And though the path to this knowing is often fraught with struggle, the intimacy you gain with me makes every tear worthwhile. For I am not a distant God, content to watch your life unfold from afar. No, I am ever present, walking with you through valleys of shadow and revealing myself in new dimensions in the crucible of hardship. My tenderness is unmistakable when the night presses in. My comfort is tangible even when your circumstances appear bleakest. Even in the wasteland with no end in sight, I am there, holding you close to my heart. Beloved, have you forgotten who I am? I specialize in crafting roads in the wilderness and streams in the desert, What looks impossible to human eyes is simple for me. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. Perhaps poverty has stripped you of earthly security. A health crisis has shaken your physical foundation. Relational betrayal has decimated your ability to trust. I know the unique wilderness you find yourself in, but hear me clearly. This is not your final destination. I am leading you somewhere magnificent, one step at a time. As you follow me through this uncharted territory, a stunning transformation is taking place within you. With each faithful step, I am shaping you into a clearer reflection of my heart. Rough edges are being smoothed away, fears are melting in the warmth of my presence, and a newfound strength is rising from the ashes of what was. But this death-to-life metamorphosis cannot be rushed, and it will require your willing cooperation. Will you trust me in the unseen work? Will you yield to my process when everything within you wants to resist it? Lay down your agenda and make space for mine. Trade, striving for surrender. Relinquish your desperate need for control. I know this is no small request. Your self-protective instincts serve a purpose, and your old patterns once helped you survive, but you are in a new season now. What worked in the past is no longer sufficient for where I am taking you. I need full access to every part of you, even the broken bits you tried to hide from my loving gaze. Beloved, give me your wholehearted yes, and I will take you on the adventure of a lifetime. I will mend the fractured places and make you whole as you've never been before. I will breathe life where death once reigned supreme. This is my specialty, my greatest joy. Hand me your mourning, and I will give you joy. Surrender your ashes, and I will wrap you in my beauty. Release your burdens, and I will carry them. Entrust your failures to me. My grace is more than sufficient. Come empty-handed, and I will fill you with good gifts beyond measure. Do not be afraid to dream with me again. I have planted desires in the soil of your heart, and intend to bring them to fruition in my perfect timing. When the intensity of the battle has you weary, reconnect with your why. Remember the faces of those I have called you to serve. Rekindle the passion that once burned in your belly. Resurrect the vision I gave you in the secret place of prayer. And when disappointment comes, and it will, guard your heart fiercely. Resist the urge to pull back in self-protection. Instead, run to me with your wounded heart. I am your safe place, your refuge in the storm. I will hold your heart with utmost gentleness. I will speak tenderly to your pain. I will infuse you with divine love and send you out fortified for the journey ahead. Beware of the enemy's relentless attempts to derail you with distraction and discouragement. He prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. But he holds no power over you, for I have sealed you with my Spirit. In me, you are hidden. In me, you have already been granted the victory. No weapon formed against you will ultimately prosper. Should you stumble along the way, and we all do, simply return to me. My mercies are new every morning, fresh and abundant with each sunrise. Not once have I ever stopped believing in you. My delight in you is unwavering, and my commitment to you unshakable. Nothing you do could ever make me love you more, and nothing you have done could make me love you less. This love is the most powerful force in the universe, and you carry it within you. As you learn to live loved, truly loved, you will find yourself naturally overflowing with love for others. Lay down your exhausting need to perform, and watch me empower you to love with holy abandon. This is the abundant life I came to give you. Allow the extravagance of my affection to wash over you now. Let it fill your lungs with each breath, permeate your pores, saturate your cells until you are drenched in my love. There is no part of you untouched by the force of my pleasure in you. Linger here in this moment. Drink deeply of my presence. And as you go about your day, be on the lookout for me. I will be with you in the most ordinary of moments, as near as the air in your lungs. I will draw you to myself in a million little ways that only your heart will recognize. Though much is veiled from your eyes now, One day you will see with breathtaking clarity how I worked all things together for your good. Every season served a purpose. Every detour led you precisely to your destiny. Every heartache expanded your capacity for joy. All is grace in my kingdom economy. So open your hands and receive what I am pouring out even now. Do not let the weight of the past or the fear of the future keep you from the glorious now of my presence. For this is the day I have made. I am doing a new thing. Heaven is pregnant with possibility for your life. Beloved, I have come to give you life, abundant life. Not a half life scratching out a meager existence, but a rich, fulfilling, above and beyond all you could ask or imagine kind of life. The kind of life that flows from knowing me intimately. The kind of life that can never be taken from you, no matter what storms may come. So lift up your head, shake off discouragement, and take heart. I brood over you with boundless affection. I sing songs of deliverance over you while you sleep. I take great delight in you and quiet you with my love. When anxiety threatens to overwhelm, draw near and hear my heart beating for you. Tune your spirit to the frequency of my voice, for I am beckoning you into the wide open spaces of my love. There is so much more I want to show you, so much more for you to taste and see. A banqueting table awaits. Come, eat your fill, and be satisfied in my presence. Be at peace, dear one. I've got you. I hold you. I will never let you go, not in a million lifetimes. You are mine, and I am yours. And that's the way it will always be, forever and ever. Amen.